something a bit different and special for you today, guys, because it is Art Week here in Berlin, and it's an opportunity for me to show you the wonderful, strange and magical world of Mahalla, which my studio looks onto. So it's going to be an adventure today. There he is, the hero, the best neighbor in the world. Come on, brother.
Wait a second to make your friend.
It's hard to describe the emotional power and intensity of these performances. It's like, just takes you out of your body into totally different places. What people do with their lives. There are just so many exhibitions, extraordinary artworks, performance pieces, sculptures, interdisciplinary works. You don't know where to start. I feel like Ferris Bueller in the film Ferris Bueller's Day Off, where you're there overlooking the artwork, not knowing where to look, and so just putting a bit of a pulse and the energy in at the moment, just not worrying, just picking up the vibration and the feeling.
One man this summer. Get ready.
Yes, of course, I'll bring it down right after.
One of the things that struck me tonight as I watch all these artists is that you can sort of see into them through their eyes. They're so into the performance, but you sort of wonder what's the story in their personal lives. It reminded me this wonderful quotation from Kafka. It's about the way that we get things done despite the hurdles and the obstacles and all the different ways that life gets in the way. So here's the quotation. Time is short, my strength is limited, the office is a horror, the apartment is noisy, and if a pleasant, straightforward life is not possible, then one must try to wriggle through by subtle maneuvers. And this is the thing, to get stuff made, you have to wriggle through by subtle maneuvers. So keep after what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're having to go in ways that you didn't expect, or if it's the longer way round. You just keep on going. You get through ugly, you get through dirty, but you just have to get through. So for me tonight, it's not just about seeing the artwork, it's having this sense of being so moved to share in the celebration, because this is the epiphany moment. This is when all of that struggle from all of the years of all these amazing people is reaching this point of release, of concretization, of all that expression. Everything that goes in behind it is being released in a form that can be communicated to other people tonight. And it's a real joy to be a part of that and to contribute it by taking this footage just as an act of love to give over, show you guys some of it here as well. But it's about kind of giving it back to Mahalla and then back to the artist. for many of us, there's a diametric opposition between what we have to do and what we want to do. And that's why I think of Kafka's line, because you have to find a way to keep going. But the thing is, it's very easy to resent what you have to do. And the thing is that these things that we have to do, I think if we can open up to those, whether it's our work or our compulsions or responsibilities, it doesn't have to take us away completely from what we want to do, because every time I'm filming or contributing or getting involved with someone else's project, you're stepping out of your own project and you're getting into someone else's life, someone else's story, someone else's spirit. And so you're feeding so much from those things if you allow yourself to. And also, even if you're doing something that's dead end, it's from the responsibility that you are going out and making your life, making the time, then bringing something new back. Now I think you have to just find a way. As Kafka said, Kafka had such a hard life, and yet he still found a way. Now, how my relationship began with Mahalla is I was directing a couple of music videos here for a client, and then one day someone came out of one of these rooms up here, and I was just like, oh man, there's also offices, there's some types of spaces. So I inquired. It was just one of those moments of synergy, of fate, of when something unexpected happens, and then your life is literally changed, because in that moment I was a bit unsure about what I was doing in Berlin, and ever since then just wonderful new things have happened. So you never know how your life is going to change, what day, what hour, and how suddenly a crossroads will come upon you and it leads you down another path. Here's to Mahalla. Each of these artworks is captured and concretized this journey each artist has made, all these emotions, feelings, thoughts, responses, and you have no idea what each one has gone through. And so when I see all of this, I see them releasing, it gives me a lot of inspiration about keeping within my own process as I try to work on this album, step by step build towards it. And also tonight, it's about sort of letting go and celebrating the work and the journey and the life of others, contributing to that a little, and then suddenly around the corner just feeling my heart so filled up with the majesty of the things that people do, and remembering that everything is worth it, and that out of all those moments of stuckness or uncertainty, or when things feel invisible or anonymous, or you don't know quite what's going to happen next, or if you're ever going to write something or create something again, all of it knits together into a much more wonderful tapestry, as you can see in all of these incredible artworks. So what a humbling experience to come here and be a part. Yes, we all aspire to be consistent. It's much less about consistency rather than your capacity to come back when your consistency chain is broken. How do you come back? Do you fall into the abyss and then not get going again? You've got to get that bounce back ability, that capacity to know that life will get in the way. It will determine to get in the way. It will aspire to get in the way, like the gods torturing poor old Prometheus. That is what they do when we're trying to set out to do something. That's what you can expect. So whatever it is that you're doing, just forgive yourself every time you break that chain and just go again, because the work doesn't disappear. It's inside you, and it's investing a power in you that will eventually come out. So just get back onto it. Don't worry when that consistency is broken.